literally just thinking we could grow opium poppies there.
Opium poppies?
How illegal is that, though? It's pretty illegal.
You welcome us, won't you?
Hey. Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, everyone. This is Venus. I'm back again with another episode of Deadloch. This is Season 1, Episode 4. Now, that last episode, we found out that there is a good possibility that maybe this now we know serial killer is actually a woman. Unfortunately, I did record almost all of them except for the last episode, and then I went ahead and recorded the last episode separately, and it was taking forever to get done, so I thought it would have already been done by then, and when I walked in, I got a major spoiler. I am not going to go into it other than it might not be a female if what I saw is any indication. Anyway. So I don't give any more spoilers out before we start. I think we should just go ahead and get started with the episode.
Murder investigation. All right, let's talk about that.
I can't talk about it.
Why not?
But you can talk about your feelings and your emotions and how it's affecting your relationship and all of that.
I'm moving back to the shack. I'm confronting my fears.
Okay.
Sprog. See you around, Bushy.
It reminds me of when we visited Italy. One of the places we went to when we landed off the airplane, we were not near the place that we needed to go, our hotel. The person that took us there, they didn't get us quite all the way where we needed to be. So we had to traipse all our suitcases around down these like cobblestone streets. It was a university area. But yeah, it was a good 3 blocks probably that we had to go across some major intersections and stuff, but the students were on break, so it wasn't too crowded, but it was a little embarrassing.
Reminds me of how her behaviour in Sydney made me feel.
Would you agree, though, that your life here in Deadloch is different from your life in Sydney?
Very different.
So here's your homework, Kath. Why don't you try to see this murder investigation as unusual circumstances that need to be approached in a new way? Dulcie, carve out some time in that double murder investigation to really reconnect. What's something that brings you both together?
Fucking.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was getting very worried about them because there's definitely a lot of disconnect there, and they definitely seem to be working through things with a therapist, but the one seems to be there and the other one doesn't seem to, just too disconnected, which I think being in a job like this, especially with the murder investigations, she probably feels the need to disconnect, to kind of separate herself.
No more questions, thank you. All done. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Fucking.
Bye.
Yeah, you look different.
Yeah, you look different also.
Oh, yeah. I got clothes. Feel like a cheese toasty. Oh, punch my tip. Come on, punch my tip. Come on, give it, go on. Did you do it? I don't know. I didn't feel a thing.
I did it.
When I was a kid, there were always people that were bullying me, but there was this one girl in particular. She was just a person that hung out with our friend group, but she was not a friend. And I was very afraid of her. She was very physically abusive, and I would wear this huge, very padded jacket to try to soften her blows. Those were not the days.
What I'm
So,
about to say cannot leave.
No, lesbians
please, no,
first. A newspaper article was published in which I was quoted.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, you referred to me as Sergeant Horsehair, then you said that Abby looked like a traumatised bush baby, and you called Sven Sveg, so...
In light of this new info...
Except it's not new, because almost all of that you openly say to people right in front of their face.
It is very possible that the murders of Trent Latham, Gavin Latham, Rod Dixon, and Sam O'Dwyer are the actions of a female serial killer who uses pentobarbital to sedate her victims, cuts out their tongues, and strangles them.
Ooh,
That's a fairly significant development in the case.
it's enormous.
And for anybody that is not getting that in law enforcement, in any part of law enforcement, if you go from being a killer to a serial killer, that is huge. It's a huge difference in how you have to conduct the case and how you have to look at the case. The laws involved with it, the data kept on it, all of that.
And once that gets out there is no going back.
Like trying to shove a fart back up a bum.
The town will go bananas, and the press will go bananas, not to mention the killer.
I am very surprised the town is not already going bananas.
No mention to anyone outside of this room, and no using she, her pronouns when discussing the killer. Use they, them.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
It always does.
They, them has been a thing as long as I can remember. Anytime that you don't know what gender you're talking about, you don't want to insinuate what gender that you're talking about, or you're talking about people that, as a general rule, you shouldn't necessarily be providing the gender.
With her first kill, it will be her most personal, formative, creating her victim profile. So what I was
Okay.
thinking...
So, first victim is Rod Dixon.
That we know.
Evil woman is she.
Well, she is the one holding the flan, detective. This is a good start point. Margaret could potentially lead us to more viable suspects.
Excuse me, she is a white, over 25-year-old woman.
With a line of gourmet seed crackers.
You need to start seeing your lady friends in a different light, Collins. That's why you begged me to stay, remember? Let's go and give this linen witch a rest. Come on.
I mean, shouldn't you be considering what kind of relationship each of them had with him while he was alive? Because while data shows a certain kind of averages, not everything sticks within those averages. Poisoning, spouses being the killer, family being the killer, like all of them sometimes have things that just don't quite stick to the average very well.
Detective, have you forgotten that little apology you need to do first?
So one of the things that I found while editing this show and while recording it is that it is a bit longer than even some of my longer shows that I watch. So far, most of the time it seems to go a little bit over an hour, which is very typical of movies, but I don't do reactions to movies. I do reactions to shows. And usually the only shows that go over an hour are like maybe at the end of the season or something really special, maybe in the middle of the season.
Margaret can see us at 10. Just get it over and done with.
I imagine this is going to be difficult for her to keep her mouth shut because she tends to be very open and mouthy about everything.
It's definitely no pentobarbital, very high levels of alcohol though. At the rear of the skull, there is a head wound. It's not dwelled on in the notes, so I took another look at it.
You did?
Yeah, of course.
I love you.
Sorry?
Sorry, nothing.
I wondered if it was sustained when the body was dislodged from the lake. There's no damage from that process at all, which I thought was remarkable. The injury is definitely sustained before death.
Do you think he was hit from behind?
And it was a decent whack too. I think it would have knocked him out cold.
Thanks, Kate. That is more helpful than James has ever been.
No probs. Have a good one.
Very sorry for any offence I may have caused you or your boat. Blah, blah.
That wasn't that bad, was it, Cupcake?
Oh, fuck up.
Okay, all right, off we...
Are you part of the order to remove our memorial there, Sergeant?
No, but the tuna mornay containers that people are leaving for Trent are starting to attract rats.
Well, you could remove all the food items and notify the members of your community to, under no circumstances, leave any food items. So what I was saying about Eddie with these interviews that they're going to need to do, if she opens her mouth up too much, then she's going to end up giving information to these people that are not going to keep their mouth shut.
You said about my good mate last night is absolute bullshit.
The detective has apologised. What are you all doing here?
Well, we heard some of the locals came, paid tributes to Sam. They suggested we come and pay our respects too. It's nice to know so many people loved our Sam.
But not more than they love tuna mornay. Photos of salmon.
All right.
Taught me everything I know about footy too.
We're having some fucking beers later. We're gonna try and kick down a tree and shit. You can fucking come if you want.
I'll come. Fucking thanks.
What the fuck? That's a rat.
Look, Auntie, there's a fencing pest.
Pissed.
I wonder if she wants to go into a different line of work than what Carruthers is trying to put her in, or if she doesn't want to be under her thumb. I could see any of that as being a problem.
You are such a special girl. I am giddy at the prospect of helping you shape your future. I love your earrings.
Are they by this Aboriginal designer?
Bring a card next time.
Plus, she does seem to be a little bit overly attached to people and overly controlling. So again, that not wanting to be under her thumb.
I know her family hasn't been great to our mob, Auntie. But I reckon Mrs. Carruthers might be a good one. You just growl?
No.
She gave that sound of, it's possible, but I wouldn't be so sure of it. Wouldn't count on it, or wouldn't trust her at all, ever.
I need to understand what she stood to gain by killing Rod.
It's pretty fucking obvious this lady's loaded. She probably queeps gold.
This is all old money. Her family founded the town.
Founded? I think the term you're looking for is colonised, Collins.
Yeah, good point.
Both. But if it was her family that did that, then she would have already had money. Although she might want to get rid of him so she could just spend her money herself and not have him interfering with whatever's going on with her life.
My legacy will be the future of the women here. They will finally shine.
Pretty good stump speech. Word perfect, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cheat notes in my bra.
And it would go along perfectly with the idea that she might be the killer. I just think that's too easy. I don't like them using the statistics to just stick with certain types of people and not look beyond that.
All of those men had a better relationship with Rod. Men gravitated to Rod. Respected him.
Was he,
I've never seen an equal to my Rod.
If you loved him so much, why is he buried in the local cemetery?
Sorry?
Well, according to this weighty fuck-off book, 4 generations of Carruthers are buried at this here private island. Then why is your Rod buried in the local cemetery?
It's tiger snake cocktail hour all year round out there, and I doubt my Rod would want me mainlining anti-venom every time I visited.
Are you here to see me?
Probably should be. But yeah, definitely interview all the main suspects, the people that you think fit the usual suspects in a situation like that. But keep your mind open that it could still be other people. Interview anybody that seems like they might have some connection, might have some motive, might whatever. And definitely, if the investigation and the interviews are pointing a certain way, focus on that, pay attention to that. But don't ignore the other stuff, don't brush over it or not pay attention to it or not interview certain people.
You know 90% of the men that I've slept with are married. 90% Abby. What is wrong with me? I don't know.
So maybe change who you're freaking going out with. Try to verify whether they're married or not before you start dating them.
What's that certificate on your wall?
My Carruthers Women in Business certificate. That's how I opened my salon. Margaret has given so many women a leg up with that grant. There's Trish at the bell tent, Tanya from the fromagerie. It just goes to show that you can have all the money in the world and still have absolutely shocking taste in men. Rod Dixon was awful.
He was.
Total bully misogynist.
I'm happy to chat.
And see, that, paying attention to comments like that, and then start trying to adjust some of your conversations to find out if they feel similarly without giving them any real information.
If Rod hadn't died and Margaret hadn't put her money behind me, this little brown girl wouldn't have stood a chance in Deadloch. And this town is only getting better. Fuck! Phil's just released a statement condemning the murders. He says they're bad. Well, of course they're murders, Phil. Fuck me dead.
So just give some freaking PR like that yourself.
Elena pentobarbital.
You'd be better off getting gummies off Joan.
I don't want it,
Margaret,
Elena. I want it.
Don't give her a free cookbook. She can pay $89.95 like everyone else.
Jesus. A baby could walk out of that woman's surgery with a sippy cup of morphine and that doctor man would not know.
The killer's using pentobarbital, isn't he?
Oh, that's confidential.
I cannot believe you're not talking to me about this, Dulcie.
They're not allowed to talk to you about this stuff. There's like limited information they're allowed to give.
Trust me, just don't spill too much.
She's like, I already got so much information from her. I can just keep needling.
I don't just dole out potentially lethal sedatives, Detective. My supply's under lock and key. I keep fastidious records. Point is, I actually take my job seriously, Detective Redcliffe. So the Lathams get stuck in the needle.
That bit is confidential.
Oh.
I'm sorry, love. Will you just excuse us for 1 second? I just think that I'm better off doing this on my own.
Maybe, but you're actually giving more information right now than Radcliffe is.
That hobby farm's still being on the market. And I was just thinking that maybe we could think of putting in an offer.
Really? I was literally just thinking we could grow opium poppies there.
Opium poppies?
How illegal is that, though?
It's pretty illegal.
I love you! It's dripping on my back.
Yeah. All right, great. Well,
Careful. Oh, gosh.
have you ever prescribed pentobarbital to any of the farm staff?
Oh, just Margaret. I just gave it straight to her because she's an ex-nurse. She knows exactly what she's doing.
She's like, shit. I mean, it definitely sounds very frigging top-heavy on Margaret, but it's also a TV show, and we're still pretty early in the season. I find it hard to believe that it would be the obvious person right off the bat.
She's turning this town into a man-free Lestopia.
She took advantage of her husband's death. Doesn't necessarily mean she killed him.
Michelle gave me lashes and then I rubbed them. Does it look bad?
Very.
Margaret and Rod were estranged. She spent like 6 months a year overseas trying to get away from him. Margaret hated her husband's guts.
It's still not enough.
You said that ladies kill the person closest to them. And that first murder informs the rest.
Not always.
Struggling to see her as a murderer.
Sexy. You're
That
too
is really
close.
inappropriate.
Mate, she has the drugs. Her husband was the first victim. What if I'm right and she kills again?
Okay, all right.
I know where we can find her.
Constable, that eye looks like a hemorrhoid. Go and sort it out.
Yeah, I would be really worried about trying to
Oi, come on!
take any really huge steps right this early, because if it isn't her, even if it is her, like, it could really mess up the case. Although they're still letting too much information out, so too many people are going to find out stuff that they really shouldn't know. I don't know. Like, you could bring her in for questioning with the idea that things start looking too fishy, evidence starts stacking up too much. You keep her at the station or whatever. If you have enough evidence, you lock her up.
And then I said, if you're stealing abalone from my island, the least you can do is cook it up for me. And that was the first meal Skye O'Dwyer ever cooked for me. And now you can make it too.
Overlooking the azure waters of the Ligurian Sea, you received word that your husband Rod had died.
I was in Rio Maggiore.
Is that going to be like she was there, she couldn't kill him?
You were fucking where when your husband died?
Rio Maggiore. In Italy?
Because Miranda's abandoning us, the Paddy Mullins footy team is just us two now. So let's talk titles. Which one of us is going to be captain?
You should be captain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good instinct, Adele.
How the fuck is that woman not a fucking psychopath? So what do you fucking do now?
Oh, Dulcie, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I've got to get something off my chest.
She sounds like Abby.
It's about Sam O'Dwyer. I'd hired the footy club from Sam for my brother Leo's 40th Gangsters and Moles party because I knew him quite well. But he never showed up. I kept calling Sam to get the deposit back because $75 is $75. But I couldn't get a hold of him. After a week, I thought, stuff it, I will get Rod Dixon to refund the deposit. But he'd only refund me half.
What? What date was Leo's party, Michelle?
13th of June 2017. Anyway.
Sam disappeared before Rod Dixon. He was our first victim. We fucked the timeline.
Explains the head wound and why there was no pentobarbital in his system. His death wasn't planned, it was emotional.
So we have to start again.
Yeah, but at least you have more knowledge of what might be going on, and you have a better timeline.
You trying to dig something up?
You could say that.
Good morning. You're listening to Pink Flag Radio. This is Hamish.
Pink Flag Radio, but when he says it sometimes, I hear Pig Flag Radio.
The other victims who've proven to be violent, abusive, misogynist bullies, everyone in town describe him as kind, generous, caring, which makes the killer's motivation...
Oh my God.
Killing... less clear.
He's still a man, so there's got to be something wrong with him.
So binary.
What?
Gender's made up. It's like the stock market.
All right.
It's not completely made up. Like all these societal constructions, they're constructed, some of them, based on what people see in society, which is also why in different cultures they can be different. Because in one culture, you're going to see certain things, in another culture, you're going to see certain things. So some of those things can definitely be about the biological sex that the person is, or the gender that they are. Some of them are not.
Former Carruthers estate cleaner charged with assault.
Who'd she whack?
Wendy Taylor assaulted Sam O'Dwyer. Oh, that's the guy.
Let's bring her in then.
That's going to be hard.
Wendy's in jail. I do know who we can talk to. Why'd your mum assault Sam O'Dwyer?
I don't recall.
Might have had a problem with him.
Cannot think of a single person.
I think you're lying to us, Sherelle.
I mean, she's always been like, I don't want to talk to you people. I don't trust you people. I don't like you people. So it's not surprising that she's not going to want to open up to you. And she may very well be hiding stuff from you.
I found a foreign hair sample.
James must have missed it.
Really, that's a big shame. Kate, is there any chance that you could analyse the sample for us?
I've already done that.
It's a pube. From a woman or someone else with 2 X chromosomes. I found it in his mouth.
Someone was sitting on Sammy O'Dwyer's face.
Kate, thank you.
Was
Oh boy. This is one of the few things I actually enjoy doing for exercising. Water aerobics. It's just so much easier on my joints. It feels so much more refreshing. I like dancing too, but that's definitely not easy on my joints and not refreshing.
Why did it take you 2 weeks after Sam disappeared to report him missing?
Well, I'd hoped that he might come back.
We are going to need a DNA sample, Vic.
Right, of course. Well, I have just been to the loo.
Just a mouth swab.
He was banging someone else.
Not according to his wife.
Oh, yeah, nah, because no one's ever kept their affair a secret before, have they?
Attention. Beginner's swimming class is starting now.
Beginner's swimming.
The fuck?
I shouldn't laugh too much. I'm not a beginning swimmer, but I am not a good swimmer at all. I swim very badly, so it makes me exhausted. But I certainly know how to keep myself above water. I know how to swim underwater. I know how to breaststroke, just not well.
I'm not for it, you know?
Happy birthday!
I'm not sure what I do wrong.
Shower and then she'll be gone.
I've definitely gone to swim classes.
You could have told me she was coming over.
And I know that the way that they teach me to go in the water doesn't feel right to me or comfortable, but I at least have been taught how to do that stuff. And even with that, it doesn't seem to make me less tired or exhausted.
Come on, me. I'm just going to get my clothes from the clothesline.
Elsie put them in the dryer.
Never used one of them before. Bloody da.
Well, the old pire's not going to eat itself, is it? Oh, it's not. Yum.
Kath is getting more and more frustrated and upset.
Which way is town again? It's kind of loud.
You got to eat. So. Oh, I know what's going on. Is everything all tense because of the affair Dulcie had in Sydney?
What?
Dulcie had an affair with her detective partner in Sydney. Remember this, Ray? That's why she and Catherine went to Deadloch to start over. Kath's freaking out because she thinks you two are going to have an affair.
Hello, everybody. It's a party. No? Okay.
I think we should probably just wrap all this up, actually.
No, Dolls, Jess is right. I need to name some feelings. Eddie, ever since you've arrived in town, I've been feeling jealous and insecure. And yesterday, when I was inseminating a goat, I saw you two vibing off each other, and I've been spiralling ever since because you've become Dulcie's confidant. And I'm feeling very threatened by that. But whilst they are mine to parent, I am entitled to my feelings.
Yes, you are.
And they are valid.
Yes, they are.
They're not your responsibility, so I'm sorry, both of you.
Yes. Mate, for the record, I don't want to muff dive your wife. Far more into Trey over there.
Ray.
Yeah, look at him. Looks like a fucking tree bear. Only reason I'd kick him out of bed is to fuck him on the floor.
Oh, thank you.
Dulcie's actually a very
Oh my God.
sexual person, Eddie.
No, you are. You radiate sexuality. Like a
To each their own.
floodlight at an airport.
Okay, so in some ways, I feel like this is actually really good, but I think for Dulcie, this is not good because she does not look like she is comfortable with this kind of talk at all.
So good getting that off my chest.
I think it's good, though, that she got that off her chest and that Eddie said what she had to say.
Forensics found a pubic hair in Sam's mouth. The detective thinks that Sam was having an extramarital affair. You think it could have been with Sherelle's mum?
I don't know, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. From what I know of Sam O'Dwyer, it seems highly unlikely. Probably got the pube from a service station Chico roll, huh?
Yeah.
Pube. All right, good. Yeah.
She seems like she knows something she is not saying.
She's going to make an important announcement.
I'm getting my keys. Get my keys. Hang on.
Oh, whoa.
Which way is town? That way?
Yeah, for that reason, they should be talking to her, but they should be making it very clear. There are things you can know and things you can't know, and you cannot be talking to people about certain things.
Can you drive faster? That mare has already started and she knows too much.
I'm going the speed limit.
It's hot. Can we turn on the aircon?
Should you just take off some polar fleece? Sure.
Can you not swim?
No.
It's a bit weird for a fully grown man and fit little unit like you.
Do you think I'm a fit little unit?
Yeah, but not everybody gets swim lessons. Not everybody learns to swim.
Now is not the time to try it on. It's a murder investigation.
Yes,
Jeez,
but I'm
time
sorry,
to
you're
deal
right.
with your stiffy
Hey,
for me. We're here. Just pull over. These men are dead. You have no respect. Go get a pack. Fuck.
Hey, I'll get out here too, Ray.
Yeah, okay.
I did not know she was back there.
Do you have any actual updates?
Well, that's a confidential police investigation, Jeremy, so the police aren't talking to you. Do they not have faith in you either? No, Megan, we are in near constant contact. What can you tell us about the case then?
What if police told you? What do you know?
Well, something that I do know is that the
Hi
police
everyone,
believe
sorry
that
I'm
they're...
late for that documentary. You can shut the fuck up now. A little update on the case. There is no update at this time.
I'm gonna slice your dick up like a roast!
I need to tell Vanessa something about something!
No, you fucking don't!
Calm down, all right? Hey, Jimmy, come on, come for a walk.
Like everybody's having little fights and skirmishes with Jimmy.
It's not Vic O'Dwyer's pubic hair.
No, it's not.
Thanks, Kate. You remember what he was like?
I know Sam cracked on to you. I just need to know who else he tried it with.
I'm never telling you anything ever again, Abby. You're a cop now.
O'Dwyer's death is being treated by police as suspicious.
I will not be taking questions at this time.
Are the murders of Trent Latham, Gavin Latham, Rod Dixon and Sam O'Dwyer connected? Detective, a serial killer is defined as someone who commits 4 murders in a period of over a month with cooling down time between those murders.
Oh my god, just leave. You should have left as soon as,
these Deadloch
like,
murders
the
work?
second you said, I am not taking any further questions. Just fucking leave.
The serial killer?
Sam O'Dwyer's dick was like a ferret, constantly searching for any hole. It could have been any number of women that night.
What did you just say?
God. Very scary. Shit. Wow. Yep. Many good reasons not to just assume that what the data shows is the absolute right way to go in a case. And fucking shit's fucked up. There's all kinds of shit going on there. And I don't know. It's like everybody needs to be given a lesson in how to keep your mouth shut, what is appropriate to know and ask for in information when it comes to a big case like that, and how to approach a freaking journalist who's obviously digging and is going to continue to know how to deal with them and know how to walk the fuck away when shit's going like that. Even if they had just walked away, even if Radcliffe had just walked away, it sounds like that journalist would have just started flapping her jaws. Trying to keep journalists' mouths shut is also a reason that people so often do corrupt shit, like try to pay them off to keep their mouth shut. You have all these conflicts of interest. You have all these corruptive influences. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. I will see you next week. Bye. I'll see you when I see you. And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.